Hi everyone, I want to talk about this Walmart request for not open carrying in the store, as well as now several other stores and corporations that have put this on the table. And I want to take you back a little bit. I believe it's 2014 to when Moms Demand went after Target and Target's policy of allowing individuals to carry firearms in their stores. And after a couple months of this going back and forth, and you hear a lot of drama out of Moms Demand, kind of as we usually do, Target issued a formal statement, and that statement, to paraphrase, essentially said that we believe in upholding and respecting the laws in the individual states that our stores are in regarding firearms policies. However, we respectfully request that you do not carry in our stores. Moms Demand lost their minds in excitement. They put lots and lots of, media, social media and mainstream media, picked it up, of course, talking about how they won. They had this huge victory over Target, and getting guns removed from the store. They didn't really get guns removed from the stores. Target said, we will follow the laws in the states that we're in. However, we as a company request that you not carry. That is about as elusive as it gets. And that's exactly what is happening right now with Walmart. That's exactly what's happening right now with Kroger, CVS, Walgreens. I'm sure I'm missing someone in there, some company in there somewhere. What I want all of y'all to understand is these are media stunts. This is a way to say we're addressing the situation so that we can placate those companies, not the companies, but Moms Demand and the anti-gun crowd. But they're not stupid enough to actually ban the firearms, particularly Walmart, knowing that that's one of their major demographics. Now, in terms of getting rid of rifle sales and ammunition sales, honestly, that was probably just a smart business move because they're losing money on keeping them in inventory. Because I personally can't say that I know anyone that buys rifles at Walmart, and most people I know that are buying ammo there, it's because they have to pick some up last minute on the way to the range. So they're not really losing money, and that wasn't a very big political statement on their part. It was actually a smarter business move on their part to use this as an excuse to squash having to carry inventory that they're probably losing money on. So while I'm not condoning their them coming out and saying this and kind of caving, quote unquote, a little bit, the reality of the situation is that this was just a really, really smart business move. And this getting spun up the way it did gave everyone all kinds of fuel to be mad at them and spread this around and share this information, and everybody lost their minds. So now not only do they get rid of inventory that is probably losing them money, they got tons and tons of free advertising out of it. They didn't really ban firearms from being in their stores. You can still carry, even open carry, because they didn't actually tell you that you're not allowed to. And they know you're going to shop there anyway. You may stop for a while, but the reality is that you're going to be back in Walmart. So with all of y'all spinning this up and making this a huge drama the way you are, you're really just feeding into that. So I want you to consider, instead of sharing all of that drama and perpetuating their media exploitation of not only the anti-gun side, but really our, the pro-2A side as well, I encourage you to look through your advocates' pages. I encourage you to find true statistics and information and news articles and start to share those. Get the information out that needs to be out, that's relevant, so that we are being a cohesive group that's actually giving information that people can use, as opposed to just getting the drama spun up and perpetuating that and allowing ourselves to be upset about it, to which reality, next week, you're going to forget about it with the next distraction anyway. So I want you to consider that. I want you to sit back, take a moment, put into perspective what it is that is really going on here, which has nothing to do with a statement on guns whatsoever, and take your time and energy and put it into something positive by sharing positive information about firearms, facts about firearm statistics, and sharing your advocates' information that you look to for information, so that we're actually spreading the positivity and facts as opposed to propaganda and media exploitation. Thanks.